Hi guys, it's Gunchip here and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. We're currently in the College of Winterhold, as on the last episode we took care of quite a lot of business for the Mages Guild. We cleared out a place called Felglow Keep, and recovered 3 books for Urag, who's basically the librarian of the Mages Guild. We also recovered Shalidor's Insights, which again is another book for this guy. And finally we killed a big ass dragon for another book for this guy. So obviously we've got quite a lot of things to be handing into this geezer. So let's get it done. Actually, before we do anything else, one thing I was thinking of doing is, as we are in the Mages Guild from now on, it'd be kind of fun if we just use enchantments and enchanted weapons. So I'm going to use the bound bow from now on. It'll probably slow down the combat a little bit because obviously this thing is nowhere near as powerful as my Dragonbone bow, but it just makes things a little bit more interesting and in keeping with the guild that we're currently helping out. So that's that for now. What have we got here? No, it's boring. How about you?
Urag can be very helpful.
Okay.
Just don't antagonize.
Who we got here? No, not interested.
Not as dumb as you look.
That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding.
Okay, Circius. This guy is an enchanting trainer. It's quite useful. We recovered that a couple of episodes ago as well. It's called the Eye of Magnus, and pretty impressive, although no one really knows what it does. But for now, let's go see an orc about some books. And then hopefully we can do some trading, maybe with the actual mages, because quite a lot of them are trainers. So, hello. Okay, he's over there. There's also a little chest. This chest here is going to be quite useful in possibly this episode, if not the next one. So we're checking that out in a while. But for now, let's go speak to this guy.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Okay, keep your hair on.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Okay, I get it. So, here's the books you're looking for.
Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Thank you.
Okay, so the Waters of Oblivion's been handed in for a whopping 36 gold. So, yeah, these things are pretty pointless. And they are kind of quite radial. So, you know, you can ask him again and he'll probably give you another quest. We also found Shalidor's work.
Excellent. I'll start translating it. Shouldn't take me more than a day or 2.
Okay, so we need to check in with him in a couple of days' time just to get to a little more information about what he's doing. Here we go. Is there any college business I assist you with? Again, he'll probably send us to another place to find another book.
There are more books to be recovered and secured in the Arcaneum.
Okay. Well, I'm ready for some adventure.
All right. I wrote down the last place I'd heard about. Don't get killed.
I try not to. So, copy of the Wild Elves. So let's just...
Fight well.
Yeah, yes. Okay, let's just see where that is. So, we're going to books. We should have another scribble note from this guy. You. Am I blind or have I gone past it? Nope, that's not it. Okay, maybe I was too fast to check my log. Because normally they'll give you like another note telling you what you're looking for and where it is. Huh, not this time though. Okay, no problem. Hopefully it'll be in our... Find the copy of the Wild Elves. Okay, where's Mr. Map going to point us to this time? Chillwind Depths. Okay, so it's another little place we can check out at some point. If we get another book, and like I say, this is radio, so I'll keep cropping up with these.
You need a book? I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me.
Fair enough. I've got the books that went missing.
Well, well. and you seem to be in one piece.
Don't sound so surprised.
Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant.
Good for you.
Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir.
Okay.
And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Okay, what do we get? We got racial phylogeny. So I got quite a lot of skill books basically. Daughter of the Nibbon. 2920 Hearthfire, Volume 9. Catalogue of Weapon Enchantments. And Response to Bearer's Speech. So, not bad. Oh, and the Black Arts on Trial. So, let's ask him about this, but he'll probably tell us to come back in a couple of days.
I only just got my hands on it. I can only work so quickly.
Okay, so yeah, let's see if we can trade something with
I have
him.
a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
Because basically we are weighted down right now, so we need to offload something. Let's see what he can take. 1,500, not too impressive. But that's heavy as hell, so I'll definitely have that. Dynamite. Okay, I'll sell it at a loss, whatever. Okay, so that's that done.
Fight well.
And we can move again, which is good. So let's go check our books situation, because we've got tons of them. Black Arts on Trial, that's one of the ones that we were given, so let's see what that does. And obviously in my case nothing, because I've already got it. What was another one? Spirit of Nern, was that one? No. Something about Nern though, I think it's Response to Bearer's Speech, so that'll probably be speech skill book, the speech is at 100, it's not going to help us. This one we've found definitely out and about, it rings a bell, so. Daughter of Nibbon, this is one of them, there we go. Alteration increased to 41. And we didn't move hardly anything, because I still want to get that 1 point. Catalogue of Weapon Enchanting, it's basically ties to the kind of enchantments that you can actually put on armour and weapons. It's kind of useful if you've got the time to read it. And I think this was the other one, but again we've already learnt it. Actually, have we got anything? No, I know I've got that one. Fine. Okay, so that's that. Oops, let's check our what we're supposed to be doing now. We're not going to do that just yet. Good intentions. New quest. Speak to Tolfdir. Okay, we can do that. That sounds easy enough. Actually, before we go... Oh man, there's someone there. Yeah, go on. Okay, so this is the investigator's chest, and as you can see, there are 4 named rings in here, which you might want to. We need these for. It's kind of a side mission. It's not actually mentioned, but it's kind of a fun one. So no one noticed, so we got away with it. For now, though, let's go speak to the old geezer and see what he's got in store for us. All will become clear about those rings, but basically we need them to release a Daedric pirate, which is kind of cool. But we'll come into that as we do the next mission for this guy, I think. So that's the reason why I did it, just to save time. For now, let's go see what Tolfdir
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people.
Yes,
You give an old man hope.
Good for you. Where are you going? I need to speak to you.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Again, this one is just again a radio quest where he'll ask you to go find something for him because it's a bit silly and keeps forgetting things, and not too bothered about that. Has got any money?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Ooh, he has. Excellent. So we can offload some crap on him too. So let's get over to the... That's 16, that's 22, definitely go. 506, that's 17. 14. Okay, that's that. So, Urag suggested I come and see you.
Did he now?
Sure did.
Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
Yep, he does. I found a certain book called The Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal?
Could be.
Something that men and Mare fought over?
Maybe.
I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details.
It doesn't surprise
I just
me.
can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations.
Okay, here we go.
I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed.
You
Now,
say so.
I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before.
This can't be good.
Archmage Aaron is already hard at work.
You heard me.
Hopefully we'll
Whoops.
have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
Great, can't wait.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
Okay, I don't understand what's going on.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Why are you so concerned?
I'll be the one asking the questions.
Yeah.
All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Okay, well, for once, Arcaneum has actually done me a favour because, you know, he saved us from a really boring lecture. So for now, we're just going to have to follow this guy. I must admit, don't like him. Can't wait to kill him. But for now, we're just going to follow him in slow walking mode.
You are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Okay, I get it. Come on, it's a door, dude. You can do it. There we go. So we're going to speak to a monk called Quaranir, so let's do this. Man, I wish NPCs would walk a little faster. Okay, there he is. Archmage is here too, so...
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Okay. What the heck just happened?
It is good to meet you in person.
What's going on? What's happened to everyone?
I'd simply like to talk to you.
Okay.
I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance. And attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it.
My people.
The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
Okay, and if this is dangerous, then why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple.
I never is in Skyrim.
You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events.
That's convenient.
My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college.
Okay.
I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate.
Whoa, it's not my fault.
Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
You ever notice that in games or in anything how these really powerful bodies can't be bothered to sort out any situation? You know, they have to rely on some lackey hero to do it for them. But anyway, why should I trust you or your order?
I presume you refer to Ancano's distaste for the Psijic Order.
Could be.
The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm.
Yeah, that's pretty much what anyone ever says. I mean you no harm. Look at Superman, you know, he meant there's no harm, but he tried to save the planet by destroying half of it. But anyway, what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
Yeah. And what do you expect from me then?
We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Okay, and who is this Augur of Dunlane?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Okay, and where can I find him?
I am unsure.
Man, you're useless.
He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can.
Awesome, I have a
It
sub.
is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
Alright, mate. Oop.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Were you about to say
What is the meaning
something?
of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this?
Trickery!
You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not
whatever.
up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
You still marked as steel?
We will see about
Yes.
this.
Okay, let's speak to this guy.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Okay, and have you heard of Augur of Dunlane?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again?
Tolfdir, eh?
I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Okay, so basically he's giving us our clue. We need to go speak
until
to
next
Tolfig. So, good intentions is hooked up. Let's go find Tolfig, who I think is probably still with the glowing orb. That's where he usually is. Okay, Tolfig, where you at? 'Cause I really don't want to have to run around halfway through this college to find you. Dagnammit, he's not here. That could be annoying. Old guy, where you at? Okay, have I got any of the quests hooked up? No, just this one. Okay, it's in the Hall of Attainment. Perfect. Alright, of course he is. Let's get in, get this done. There you old fool, where you at? Here it is, hello.
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
That's nice. Have you ever heard of Augur of Dunlane?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked.
In the Midden, okay.
Are you
perfect.
going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Alright, where's the Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Okay, so, what can you tell me about the Augur of Dunlane?
Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else.
Okay.
He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before.
Right.
But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
Accident? Oh man, here we go. So there's no more options, so
All right.
looks like we're off to the midden. Now the midden, if I remember, is under some stairs. I'm just going to check my inventory, because hopefully we're going to have the ingredients, because there's actually another reason to go into the midden, in that you can actually summon Anthrax. So for example, fire Anthrax, frost Anthrax, as long as you've got the necessary ingredients to summon them, and hopefully we will. It's a good way of farming them if you want frost salts, for example. You could just summon these frost Anthrax and just take them out. So hopefully I'll be able to show you that, but for now... Oh, I never noticed that before. That's another way of getting in there. So yeah guys, coming up in the next episode, we're off to speak to the Agor of Dunlane. It's quite a nice little quest, doesn't take too long. We'll also explore the midden, and because we have the rings on board that we got from that chest in the Arcaneum, we can also do the Daedric side mission that I told you about. For now though guys, I'm going to call it here. So as always, thanks for watching. It really does mean a hell of a lot to me. You guys take the time out of your day to watch my rantings. Any comments or anything you'd like to say, just leave it below in the comments. I do tend to respond when I can. And I'll catch you all next time. For now though guys, as always, thanks for watching, take care and peace.